How do you leverage the one campaign CBO strategy for a brand new ad account and brand new product? So these are for those people out there who are like, hey, Nick, can I leverage this for a brand new product? Can I leverage this on a brand new ad account? Yes, you can. The answer is very simple. Okay. So depending on your product, does not matter. Depending on a brand new account, that does not matter. You can still run broad. You can still run one single CBO. And I'm going to show you guys today how exactly I would set that up. I have my demo account ready to go, and I'm going to show you guys a walkthrough inside of Facebook. Okay. Now, if you're questioning why I'm credible to be teaching these types of things, I've done over $50 million in online revenue for my clients. I run a Facebook ads agency. I also coach and mentor students. You can find both of those links below, for either the agency or mentoring in that case right there. Now, before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and let's get started. So again, a lot of questions. Hey, Nick, can I leverage this on a brand new ad account and brand new product? And the answer is yes. It's actually very simple. Okay. But there's a couple things that we have to look at before we start getting started. Okay. So when you start off with a brand new ad account, brand new product, and brand new website, there's three key variables you have to be looking at. If your ads don't perform, nothing else will perform. If your landing page sucks, nothing else will perform. If your product sucks, nothing else will perform. So you have your ads, your product, and your landing page that all play an effect on the performance of your business and your ads and stuff like that. Okay. So when it comes down to product page, I highly recommend you look at your top 5 to 10 competitors and pretty much model their product page. When it comes down to the product, your product should have some very unique reasons why it's better than your competition. If you have a product that's not as good as your competition, you're going to have bad results. Okay. So then it's not the ads, it's your product. So make sure your product is better than the competition, and make sure your product page consists of everything that, the main key components that your competitors are running. That's going to give you a leg up, but then you have the ad side now. Okay. Now the ad side is what we'll focus on the rest of the video. Okay. When you get started though, assuming you have all of everything else put together, you're going to have to set up a time frame of which the most time you're willing to spend on this product and the most amount of spend. Okay. So a big problem with the dropshipping space and why I don't like creating videos tailored to that space, why I don't like really working with those types of clients, is because they focus on quick hit or miss products. Okay. They'll spend $20 on the product. If it's winner, they'll move on. The problem and why I hate that so much is because there's so many variables in place to just throw $20 at a product, see if it works, and then move on or stay with the product. It's just so bad. Okay. Why? Because there's over 100 different variables that can create a better ad or a poor ad just in the ad side right there. Okay. So what if that was a winning product, but you had a terrible ad? Okay. That becomes an issue. So in that case right there, that is why I don't like to cater to those people. I like to focus on people who are more, hey, Nick, I launched a brand and we have to make this product work. Okay. The difference when a brand comes to me and a dropshipper comes to me is that a dropshipper will quickly want to ditch the product and move on to other products. When a brand comes to me who's like, hey, Nick, we've invested a lot of money in this brand, we have to make this product work, they're committed to that product for the next, year. Okay. Whereas the dropshipper's like, hey, if it's not profitable in a week or a day, I'm willing to get out. I don't like working with those type of people. All right. I can't stand those type of people. Okay. I like to work with brands. I like to work with people who are building something real and are committed to growing it. And when they're committed to growing it, they always end up growing it. Okay. So that's why I like working with brands versus dropshippers. Okay. So if you can adapt that mindset that a brand has, you can make a lot of dropshipping products that appear to be failures as winners. Okay. So if you're just, hey, I did all the research, I looked at all the competitors and everything like that, I found my competitive advantage for this particular product, I see the need, I see the mass market desire for it, and we can push forward, that's going to give you a leg up against the competition. Also built up a website with all the key components of it, that's going to give me a leg up the competition as well. Okay. Now we can start looking at the ad side. Okay. Assuming you got that product and that website done correctly, now let's look at the ad side. One thing that I want you to focus on is that when you look at the ad side, step away from a 1 week basis. look at a 30, 60 day, and 90 day basis. Okay. So if I'm committing to this particular product, then I know that over the next 30 days, I want to break even. Over the following 30 to 60 days, I want to do better than break even. Then from 60 to 90 days, I want to be really profitable. Okay. That's realistic results you can expect with building a large brand. Okay. So for the next 30 days, again, we're going to commit to a certain Facebook ads budget that we will 100% spend. Okay. What do I mean by this? A lot of dropshippers, again, they'll spend 20 bucks, don't see profits, they'll jump out, or spend 40 bucks, whatever. Okay. What the problem with that is it's just quick spending and get out. Okay. And for us, I always tell people to commit to one certain budget for 30 days. Do not spend less than that, regardless of the results. And after that, spend more if it's profitable. Okay. So commit to $100 a day for 30 days. That's $3,000 you're going to spend over a 30-day period of time. Okay. You will not spend less than that regardless of the results. You could literally blow $3,000 and you will not care. That's the goal here. Okay. Don't want you to blow $3,000, but whatever you spend, have zero emotional attachment. It's going to give you a longer period of time to test ads, to test different improvements with the ads, which is going to give you a higher chance of success versus just testing 1 or 2 ads and hoping calling it a day. So now that all that said, I'm going to show you exactly the structure I would set up in the account to be able to run that particular strategy. Okay. So first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and create a new campaign. I'm also going to assume you already got your CAPI set up, your server-side integration set up with, Shopify and Facebook. I'm also going to assume, you like domain verification, all that stuff's done. Now you're just looking at the structure. Okay. So again, call your campaign whatever. I'm just going to call this, prospecting. Doesn't really matter at all. Name ad set. So you're going to pick a country here. Okay. If you're doing product testing, you should know your country that you want to do your product testing in. Don't keep changing countries. So I'm going to do USA, and I'm going to do 18 plus because I know this product is 18 plus. I'm going to do male plus female as well. I'm going to do broad targeting. Yes, broad targeting even works with a brand new ad account and a brand new product. Okay. AP, which just means automatic placements. Okay. I'm going to continue. All right. I'm going to do a manual sales campaign because Advantage Plus forces best practices. Well, we're going to do a manual sales campaign because we will be doing best practices. Okay. And best practices for Facebook is going single campaign, single ad set, things like that. Okay. So inside of here, again, this is our campaign prospecting. Now we're going to turn on Advantage campaign budget. Okay. Now we're going to set our daily budget we can commit to for 30 days with zero emotional attachment. Okay. Look guys, if you're going to spend less than $10 a day, just don't even run Facebook ads. Okay. I highly recommend $100 a day. All right. That's the sweet spot I recommend. Anything below $100 a day is just really hard to really run Facebook ads, honestly. Okay. Now I have an ad credit for this account, but I'm just click not now. And I'm going to go over into our ad set. Okay. We're using a website, maximum number of conversions, what I like to set. Okay. Purchase conversion event. Make sure you select your pixel and stuff like that. And yeah, United States, 18 plus. This all looks good. I'm just going to exclude purchase 30 days. Okay. Even if you have a brand new account, brand new product, make sure you're optimizing for purchases. Okay. The way Facebook groups people is they group people by who's going to take expected action, and we're going to be good to go. And we want purchases. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete this ad. Okay. Just go up here and delete, and you'll see why in a second. All right. Not now. Sorry if this pops up again. And I'm just going to hit publish. Okay. So we basically have a campaign, an ad set, and that's it. Okay. All right. And we're going to go inside of here. All right. There we go. We have our ad set. Now I'm just going to make one more edit on this. I'm just going to call this main because this will be our main ad set where we put all of our winning ads at. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this. I'm going to hit Control D to duplicate it. And good Lord, stop popping up. And we're going to create our first dynamic ad set. Now dynamic ad sets, what we do to test ads and stuff. So I'm just going to call this 001 to be our first test. Okay. Now I'm going to come on and flip on dynamic creative. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead up here, action menu, and I'm going to create an ad because we deleted that ad. Okay. So I'm creating an ad. Okay. Now inside of here, I'm just going to call this 001 dynamic. There we go. Make sure your pages are select. Just to give you guys a quick little tidbit, because I know there'll be a lot of you are going to go try to, quote unquote, funnel hack me. This is a test store right here we have. We don't really do anything on the store. We spend a couple $100 a day on it. It's not profitable, or it's barely profitable. Yeah, so the stuff we do on this, take with a grain of salt. All right, cool. So now we're just going to select our videos. Now, the key thing here is that you can do photos or videos. It doesn't matter, okay? We'll try to set up one of each. So I have 3 videos right here, okay? Now, the key thing with these 3 videos is that they're only separated by one specific variable, and we'll show you that in a second. Let me go ahead and open up this really quick and just get you guys the URL for this. There we go. Call to action, shop now. And where's our shop now? Shop now, shop now, shop now. There we go. And select a domain. There we go. So that's where you gotta make sure your domain is verified right there. Okay. Now, here's where I would add in our text. Now, again, I always recommend 2 things of text. 1 best performing text and 1 new text. If you're just starting off, you don't have any best performing text yet. So I would just do new text number 1, and then boom, 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 new text number 2. Okay. And then same thing for headline, new headline number 1, and new headline number 2. Okay, boom. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, so because again, you don't have any best performers yet. All right, now another key thing here is that you're only going to upload 3 creatives. Okay, these 3 creatives need to be photos or videos. Do not include 3 videos, like 2 photos and a video in the same ad set for testing. Okay, your main ad set, you can put, you know, a mixture of winning videos and photos in there. But for testing, for example, for this right here, they're only split by 1 variable. The variable on here is the visual hook. I mean, the text hook. Okay, it's the same video 3 times, just a different text hook each time. Okay, so this one, different text hook, then this one. Da-da. There we go. How do I sweep my partner off the feet? Then this one. Okay, so you're gonna upload 3 creatives, 3 photos, or 3 videos. Do not include more than 3, and you're going to change 1 variable. Okay, this is the 1 variable difference of just a text hook. Okay, I could also do a 1 variable difference of a visual hook, to where they're all gonna have the same text hook, just a different visual hook on each. Okay, another variable could be call to action. They're all gonna have the same, it's gonna be the same video 3 times, just with a different call to action at the end. It could be the same video 3 times, except a different girl for each video. 1 variable change, regardless if it's a video or a photo. Okay, and you only include three creatives in here, and you only do 3 videos or 3 photos per ad set for dynamic creative test. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to figure out what works. Now that we got all this off, set up, make sure you turn off optimize creative for each person. I just like that off, and then you'll hit publish. Okay, cool. Now that it's published right there, we're gonna go back to our campaigns, and I'm just gonna go prospecting. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna show you guys again a photo version as well for y'all with photos. Not now. I'm just gonna duplicate that. I'm gonna call this 002. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna delete these and just add in a photo. There we go. And then again, 3 photos, just 1 variable difference. Okay, so I actually have some in here. Let's take a look really quick. Okay, so I have these 3 right here. Let's do these 3. Okay, so again, these 3, same photo 3 times, just a different crazy background. This is when you just get to the point of, hey, you've been using the same image for 3 years now because the client doesn't send you any new content, and you're just trying to the craziest shit, like alien abducting a cow. Not something I recommend. But when you're at a point where you literally have no new content and you're trying whatever, anything, you don't give a fuck anymore, and you're just trying whatever, and this is what that looks like. So just full transparency. This is why we typically, fire clients who don't send us new content on a weekly basis, and that's why we use this account now purely as a demo account for YouTube videos, just because there's literally no new content from this particular client. So that's why, we require all of our clients to send us new content on a weekly basis with their product. But so that's pretty much it. So this is how you do a photo one. Again, you do your 1 new text, 2 new text, 2 new headlines, assuming you don't have any winning copies yet, and hit publish. Okay. Now, what you want to do here is you want to look at a couple different things. Okay. So what's ultimately going to happen here now, and you have 2 DCTs set up. I like to set up 2 to 3 new DCTs a week. It really just depends on budget. But 2 to 3 are pretty good. So you could set up 2 DCTs today. Let this run for 3 days. Okay. Now, over these next 3 days, one of these DCTs are gonna get more spin than the other. That's perfectly fine, because the only variable difference here is the creative. They're both targeting the same people, both targeting all that good stuff. Okay. Only difference is the creative. Okay. So let's say if 0-2 right here takes off and does really well over the next 3 days, that's good. We can just leave it on. Okay. Let's say if 0-1 does horribly, we're going to turn off 0-1. Okay. Again, let it run for 3 days without touching. All right. Now, what we want to do here is we want to pull the winning ads from 0-2. Okay. A couple ways to do that is you can do a breakdown right here and do like image, and see which image worked the best, which text all that worked best. And then the second way to do it, the way I like to do it, is go ahead and pull the post ID from there. And what's going to do is when you preview and see Facebook post with comments, Facebook is going to show the winning ads in order based off of spin. Okay, so let's go here. Boom. Let's just say, for example, this is the winning ad. There's no way it had enough time to spin, so it's just whatever. But sometimes you have to click this a few times, just the little timestamp right there, to where you can get the post ID, which is this right here. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna come back to campaigns. I'm gonna go back to my prospecting, go to my main ad set, and I'm gonna add in the winning ad. So let me just make sure I click on my thing, main, and then winning ad number 1. There we go. Continue. There we go. Then I'm just gonna go over to use existing post, enter post ID, and then paste that in. There we go. And that's how we brought in a winning ad. Now, what we can do here is, because we now have, let's see, we just review and publish all this really quick. All right, cool. So now that we have a winning ad inside, 2 things are going to happen. Okay. First things first is now we can actually finally start spinning on this ad set. And then O2 right here, we can still leave it on because it's getting you performance. So I'll only turn off O2 when that ad I pulled from that dynamic ad set is doing well in our main ad set. Okay. Now, next thing is we only have 1 DCT running now. Now we can launch a second one. You always max of 2 DCTs at a time. Okay. So now we can launch another dynamic creative test. So this will be literally, 003, just to show you guys really quick. Boom. And then we can go ahead and add in 003. Okay. Now the cool thing is now you have a winning headline and text. So we can add in one of those in here. Okay. So boom. And then winning headline. All right. Because we found a winner. Okay. Now, I can remove this. And then I don't know. Let's just go see if I can find 3 more videos. Okay, cool. 3 new videos. There we go. All right. So I just added in 3 new videos. Again, 1 variable difference. I'm not sure if these are 1 variable difference. So there we go. Just show you guys these really quick. Yeah. So these weren't set up correctly. So I'm going to fire my media buyer now and my visual creator, but you get the point. So like these 3 right here would all have, for example, this girl for all the intros, or in different text, or this same text right here in a different girl in this kind of similar like position for all 3 right there. Okay. So now I would have 3 new videos. I would launch this, and then now I'm on my 3rd DCT test. Okay. Now, again, you're going to do this for 30 days. So you're going to keep testing DCTs with very different ad concepts. Okay. Don't just keep making the same iteration over and over and over. Okay. So, here's 3. And like, let's say, for example, if we know that this one won right here, let's go into our main really quick. If I know that this one won right here, I'm not just going to keep creating images with cows floating like this. Okay. I'm going to try to keep testing new concepts over that 30-day basis, variety of different new concepts, which is going to give me the best possible chance of making this ad work, which is the goal here. Okay. Or this product and this brand work. That's the objective here. Okay. So just keep testing, and that's going to give you that performance that you want. And then after 30 days, you spent your total budget you expected, and you're like, hey, this did not work. All right. I didn't find any new winning ads. That's when I would do 2 things. 1, I would either spin for another 30 days. And let's say, for example, I didn't find any new winning ads, but I know that this ad performed the best right here. Okay. Let's just say this one performed the best. Not necessarily profitable, but the best out of all of them. I would leave this on for another 30 days and don't touch the ad account and just keep spending at a consistent basis. Okay. Then what I would do for the next 30 days is I would focus purely on website enhancements. Okay. How can we make the product page better? Okay. More information to the product page, better product photography, answering questions, more social proof, better articulating the product. I would just focus on 30 days of product page testing. Okay. Then after 60 days, it's like, all right, we did everything we could to the ads. We did everything we could to the product page. Now it's like, do we want to continue on with this product or not? Okay. Wasted 60 days of this time. We tested everything. That's also assuming you're taking it from a good creative test standpoint where you're getting content from creators and you're actually putting the effort in. Then that's where it becomes decide if we want to hang up the product or work with an expert like me, get some extra advice and stuff like that. Get an extra opinion in that case right there, or just move on to the next product. But this will give you a truly yes or no. So what's also going to do, it's going to limit the amount of products you want to test and brands you want to create, because now you're a little bit more cautious about what you're working on and what you want to leverage. But yeah, guys, hope this video helped. I'm sure there's some comments, so drop them below. Happy to help you out. But make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.